Welcome tonight to Tasty Treats with Teresa. I am making eggs. Just want to show you how easy these are to peel because I made them in the quick cooker tonight. They're very easy to peel this way and they usually stay together. So that makes it a lot easier. All in one little thing, done. And I got one more to go, and then my eggs are done. So tonight we use the quick cooker. This thing runs about $249 for just by itself. It comes with a trivet for the inside and a glass lid, so you can use it as a slow cooker. But it can do just about anything you want. Or you can get it with everything, all the supplies that comes with it. For, if you have party, that's $432 with everything. You can get it for $216. And that includes the glass lid that turns this into a slow cooker. And the racks that I used tonight, you get 2 of these with a set of bowls, so you can make really good desserts. I wanted to do that one day for the show. So anyway, I put my eggs on these. If you lay them this way, long ways, the yolk will stay in the middle and they're perfect for deviled eggs. Or you can put them this way and stand them up, which is what I did tonight, so I can fit more, because I actually did 18 eggs. You can do up to 24 if you use both racks. And you put these in a quick cooker. They stack, so they're perfect for that. And I just put them in for 10 minutes. Pressurize the steam, the quick release, and then I stuck them in a bowl of ice water in the kids' mixing bowl. Like I said before, this mixing bowl, let me get the water out of it, then I can tell you. This is a perfect bowl for everybody. I know it says kids in the title, but it's for everybody. Obviously, I'm not a kid, but I still love it. I use it all the time. And there we go. Now I can see a little bit. I use it for everything. It's great for kids because it's got this big handle right here. Very easy spout to use. But it's also great for, if you got an elderly person in your family that still likes to cook, but they can't because the bowl will move around and stuff. Water out. Let me tell you, I made something in here the other day. It's got a nice rubber seal on the bottom. I'm stirring and stirring, and that bowl was not moving. So this is a perfect bowl for anybody like that. So you got that, and we got our eggs in a big glass jar. Sorry, it is not Pampered Chef. But so I made my eggs in a quick cooker, and now we're going to make the sauce that goes in the quick cooker or in the eggs. So first you need beets, 2 cans of beets. Do yourself a favor and get the cheapest beets. I've tried using like Libby and one of the better brands. My eggs did not turn red like you want them to. So you use the cheapest beets because they got the more red dye in them, and they still taste the same. So just use your can opener and open the lids, and they pop right open. Now, a lot of people don't like to deal with beets because of the red, and you don't want to get all that all over the kitchen, so be careful. So do it near the sink. That's why the measuring cup was up. Okay, I'm using our Easy Read measuring cups. Come in a set of 4. I've got 3 right here right now. So we're going to use the 2 cup for our next little thing. And the can strainer. This thing is a lifesaver in our family. We've used this thing for everything, especially for tuna. For tuna, you put it this way and it fits right inside the tuna can. For vegetables like this, you flip it upside down and it fits perfectly. And you don't lose your vegetables or fruit or whatever you're draining. So you save the beet juice. Oh, helps if you switch cans. We're going to save the beet juice because we're going to use it here in a minute. And you dump the beets in with the eggs. So, very simple, very easy. I want to clean this mess up because if not, I want to have a red countertop later today. So we got our beet juice, and we need, where'd the recipe go? Sugar, 1 cup of sugar. I got that here. Put that in a 2-quart saucepan. And the juice that we just took off, so that made about 1.5 cups. The great thing about these measuring cups is they're very easy to read here on the side. I don't know if you can see the numbers there, it's kind of at an angle. So when your liquids are in it, you can't see this one because it's clear liquid, but the numbers are right here on the side, very easy to see. Instead of doing the famous, so if I were to use this cup, which works great, I've used it for lots of things, but you put the liquid in it and then you have to pick it up and put the liquid in it and break. So you got to do this little dance. With these, you don't have to because the numbers are right there. So it makes it very easy to use. So we got our sugar, our beet juice that we just saved, and 1 cup of vinegar. And then we're just going to warm this up once I get everything out of the way. And that's it. Very simple and easy. Helps if I get a whisk. And we will whisk this together. And then we're going to bring this to a boil. And once it boils, then we're just going to pour it over the eggs. Now, whenever you make pickled eggs, do yourself a favor and use glass. If you use a plastic, like a pitcher, it will stain it. So I've always been told to use glass, and I got this jar forever ago when I worked in a restaurant, and they were throwing it away. And I said, I think I might need that. So, I'm sorry, Pamper Chef does not sell gallon jugs. But if you can get your hands on one, great. If not, you can use plastic, but I prefer glass. You know what I used to use, remember those jugs you get at summertime that has the spout down here for you put in your refrigerator? It's glass. It works. You can use that too. Just make sure your spout's closed, obviously. So we're going to bring this to a boil, stick it in here, and then let this sit for 5 to 7 days. I've got it prepared ready for next week when we have our Christmas dinner. And by then, our eggs will be perfectly pink all the way through. The longer you let them sit, the pinker they will be. So make this perfectly. And what else was I going to show you? Our 2-quart saucepan. I used our smooth edge can opener, which right now may or may not be in stock. I really don't know. Because right now, if it's in stock, if the truck comes in and they bring it in, it goes out the door to customers. So it might be in stock later tonight. It may not be. So I really don't know how this is working right now with the real-time inventory. If it's in this warehouse, it's going out to customers. If it's not, we don't have it at the moment. And then the can strainer, I showed you this. We love this thing in our house. I think we have 4 or 5 of them because we use them for everything. And it's only $10. Perfect stocking stuffer. And the measuring cups, which I showed you, like I said, they come in a set of 4, from 4 tablespoons up to 4 cups. So you got a big difference here. And they're great for everything, mostly liquids, but everything. And like I said, our kids' mixing bowl makes a perfect gift for somebody, $15, and it's huge. I really need to measure and see how many cups this holds. But I mean, it's pretty big. It's, you know, it's a nice size bowl. And the quick cooker, which I used tonight, comes, like I said, with a trivet and a glass lid for $249. Or you can get it with all of the accessories that we sell. That which be the glass lid, these racks that I showed you tonight, 1 cup prep bowls with these really nice silicone lids, the steam baskets, which I don't have, so I can't show those to you, or the bundt pan. Extra rings, because if you're making, like tonight I made eggs. And you see this rubber ring here. This comes out. You can put this in the dishwasher, which is what I will do. And it takes the stink away. So now if I were to make fish in this, and I had this ring, and then I switch rings out, and then I can make a dessert in this thing, and it's not going to smell like fish. So these come out. They are dishwasher safe. Perfect for gifts. So you get the extra rings, you get the ceramic bowl, which makes great rice, or I make meatloaf in mine. And the springform lid, springform to make great cheesecakes in here. So you can do just about anything with this quick cooker. And like I said, you can get the whole set. If you have a party, you can get all of this, which is a $432 value for $216. That's cheaper than just the quick cooker itself, which is $249. So something to think about, guys. Christmas is coming. I know that you are kind of busy and nobody wants to book a party, but January's coming, and after Christmas we've got all kinds of deals coming on after that, because people got money to spend because you got gifts and you didn't get that thing that Santa said he's going to bring you. So be sure to talk to me about that. Of course, don't forget our little shark mitts. These things work great for gifts and obviously for everything else. I use them for the quick cooker. I use them for dinner. They're perfect. So this is starting to boil. So once this boils, I'll just dump it in this jar, put the lid on it, put it in the fridge for a week or longer. And then we'll just see how it turns out. Because by then they are very pink and wonderful. And like I said, use the cheap beets. Don't buy the brand name. Get the cheapest ones. And that way your eggs will turn really pink inside too. So enjoy your pickled eggs. Enjoy your holidays. And hopefully I will see you next week. And if not, Merry Christmas. Look up above. There I am. If you're in a party, there's a link up there to order. If not, contact me and I will hook you up. See you guys next week. Bye-bye.